This week on Veld Focus, we witness a slippery wrestling match of the amphibian variety. We show you a seldom seen creature that will make your hearts melt. We discover just how powerful spider silk really is. And we get eye to eye with some of Africa's big cats. Good evening, and welcome to this episode of Veld Focus. Our first entry, sent in by Nadine Nichols from Umten 20, is of a couple of male painted reed frogs, sparring for a prime perch from which to serenade potential mates. Reed frogs have toes modified for climbing the reeds around pans and other wet habitats, where they breed and from whence they get their name. The males return to the same calling site every night, which they defend aggressively from other males, as can be seen here. They have large vocal sacs to make their high-pitched calls, and protective discs on the front of their vocal sacs provide reinforcement when they fight. In their attempt to outcompete each other vocally, notice how their vocal sacs inflate until they look like they're about to burst like overstretched balloons. Even when they're on their own reed, they have to position themselves carefully to accommodate for the inflation of their vocal sacs. Amazing how such small creatures can produce such a cacophony. Did you know, reed frogs are usually vividly colored, but they can bleach their bodies to appear almost white for camouflage and to thermoregulate. Next, it seems that for these endangered Sataro dwarf chameleons, the courtship period is definitely over. They are wrapped in a mating embrace and will remain relatively immobile for quite a while until mating is complete. There would have been much head bobbing and posturing to show off the bright colors that males have around their throat before this team actually paired up. This is an incredible sight, as these rare chameleons are listed as endangered and are most at home expertly camouflaged high up in the tree canopy. Did you know dwarf chameleons give birth to live young, as their eggs hatch inside their bodies? Once free of the sticky fetal membrane, newborns are able to climb almost immediately. Now, speaking of rare sightings, this little guy is not only shy and seldom spotted, but also unbelievably cute. This is a southern African hedgehog, the only indigenous hedgehog found in South Africa, and recognized from alien species by the white band across its forehead. Despite their shy nature, this hedgehog found by Tyrone McKendry and Kyalami didn't seem to mind his foot too much at all, and behaved as if he wasn't even there. A great spot, Tyrone. And remember, if you find hedgehogs out there, log on to the Facebook page I Found a Hedgehog and assist them with the census of these small mammals. Did you know there are 15 species of hedgehog in the world, and they are all immune to addervenom due to the presence of the protein erinacin in their systems? Now, Brendan Jacobs enjoyed a safari in South Africa and wanted to share some of the images he captured, having got up close and personal to some of Africa's big cats. His images capture their regal stature perfectly. Thanks a lot for sharing, Brendan. But although lions and leopards are revered for their power and fierce natures, when it comes to true strength, none can compete with the ingenious designs of spiders' webs, shown by this photo by Marlene Stoltz from Mokopane. This orb web spider has captured what looks like a small boomslang. It looks like the spider has waited for the snake to die before attempting to approach its huge and fortuitous meal. Did you know? Pound for pound, spider silk is 5 times stronger than steel and 3 times stronger than Kevlar, making it one of the strongest substances known to man. That's it for tonight. But to end off, we leave you with this colorful photo of a spiny flower mantis sent in by Charles de Kock. Even though his fate may be sealed and he is destined to have his head bitten off by his mate, it doesn't stop him from taking time to smell the flowers and look like them. Keep sending in all your memorable wildlife moments. Email them to us on info@5050.co.za.